What is up? What is up, y'all? This hat is always on wrong. This camera angle, this is crazy. It's every time. It's literally every time. I need to look at my chat through this phone. And yes, I need to look at my chat through this phone. Y'all, we are so close to almost hitting 900 subscribers. That is insane. Literally about to hit. Hey, what's up, Snake? What's up, Snake? So today, y'all, the goal is going to be, I'm trying to, as of yesterday, remember that question, if you were there, I'm not too sure. It's going good. It is going good. I am still struggling with a bit of JavaScript, but man, honestly, at this point, I don't really think it's a struggle. I just feel like when you run into issues or like failures, right? I feel like I always got to remember that just means that I'm learning. I got to take it as a good thing, not a bad thing. But you said you need to ask some questions. All right, go ask away. Ask away. This is the perfect time to do so. Perfect time to do so. Ask some questions. What is up? What is up, y'all? If you're new here, man, I've been learning how to code for 3 months. And currently, I'm trying to become a freelance web developer, trying to learn a bit more of JavaScript. I've learned, I want to say like 2 months ago, but building my own logic has been a hassle. So trying to get myself to the point where I can make my own logic, and I've still been running into a bit of struggling, but I think I'm starting to understand things way more. She says, so you said you are learning / becoming. Where are you learning? Can you share the links? I've been learning on the Odin project and Free Code Camp. You literally just type that in the search bar and they'll both pop up. That's just straight up what that is. So because I want to revise. Yeah, so it's freecodecamp.com and then it's the Odin Project, I believe, .com as well. And both of those will pop up some stuff. But at the end of the day, too, I'm not really, because I think when it comes to HTML and CSS, Free Code Camp is great. But JavaScript, though, I'm still, like I said, so until I could really learn JavaScript, then I feel like I could really be more helpful when it comes to that. But because like JavaScript is just so difficult for me, don't know if I could be helpful there, but it's the Odin Project for Code Camp. Those are very great. So as of right now in this live, there was a question that I was asked yesterday on the Odin Project, and they played me because they didn't really teach me it, so I was upset. So now what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to try and see if ChatGPT can give me similar examples where I'm using the same exact thing or the same exact format, so I can get used to using what I'm trying to use. But I tried doing that yesterday, while I was at work for a second to see if it would work. And then they literally showed me something that I did not know how to do yet. Well, I knew how to do, but I wouldn't have known to use it because I said only use these two. We'll see. Let's just hop into it. Oh, this is embarrassing. This was embarrassing. Okie doke. Now, my goal is I gotta find the question, so we're gonna end up going here. This is the question, capitalize, uppercase. So what I'm probably going to do is actually try to answer it again first. Which one is this one? Is this my fun one? Oh no, this isn't my fun one. Hold on, so I'm gonna have to close everything out. Sorry, I don't know where my background went, so you're gonna see nothing here. I don't know what happened to my background. I had a nice pretty background and it disappeared. So I have to open up my practice projects. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that. Now my goal is to just redo what the hell I did yesterday. If I fumble, I fumble, and I just got to try again. So capitalize, if I can even spell capitalize. And then we're gonna put this, and then I think you're writing string. Come out here, and then you got the return, which is supposed to be, and I think this is where I went wrong yesterday. So it's gonna do char at, close it out. I'm not sure what number just yet, so we'll see. But I think it's char at, and then it's supposed to be 2 uppercase, I believe, plus string dot slice. And then I think this is supposed to be 2 lowercase. Hopefully I'm getting this correct. If you're new here, man, I'm trying to get better and hopefully become a freelance web developer. In all honesty, actually, give me 1 minute because I need to switch my sub goal because we have already reached my sub goal. So we're going to end this goal. We're going to make a new one. And the sub goal is going to be 900. We are damn near there. I think 100% we could hit it. We're at 874. So make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button. If you can't stick around for the live, it is okay. At the end of the day, y'all can hit that sub button. I go live every single day. So there's no harm in hitting. So now we gotta end up adding some numbers in here. Hey, what's up? But now we gotta end up adding some numbers in here. So I don't really remember. I think slice is supposed to be 1 because your goal is to try and uppercase the first letter. Oh no, I think your goal is to try and lowercase the rest of the letters except for the first letter. And then this one has to be 0 because then that will be getting the first letter. I believe I did this right. I'm not too positive. I may be a bit wrong. But I tried to break it down. So I guess char at is like targeting the specific letter that you're going for, while slice is doing the one, like doing everything else except for the one that you put. I believe is how you would understand that. So it would be lowercasing because we did that. But if we switch this to uppercase, it would uppercase everything else but the one. I believe is how that would work. So then now to end up checking if this works, we're going to go console log. And I'm going to have to do a random name. So we're probably just going to go subscribe. But there's a thing too where I just realized something that I think ChatGPT had showed me. So it was something like, basically they want you to be able to type it in any way you can. Like even if it's like this. And that it still will end up being, subscribe with just an uppercase S. And I think if you type it like this inside of my thing, I don't think it will work. So I forgot what code that it said to put in there. It's so simple too, but I just don't remember. So I gotta go back. Okay, I don't know why it's not console logging. Tisk. Why is that not? Oh, I'm stupid. My bad. We don't gotta talk about this one. So we close that in, and then we go capital. If I can spell capitalize. And then we do that. Yes, and then that should be good. But I don't think it's gonna come out the way I want it. And I forgot what code it was. Did I mess up with my console log again? Console.log capitalize. Did I spell capitalize right? Yes. Return string char at dot uppercase plus string dot slice to lowercase. I don't know why it's not going through, but let me just write subscribe regular. Let me do subscribe regular. Let's see what this ends up looking like. Make sure you're on the pin in that subscribe button, man. We're on the road to 900 subs, and we are almost there. I don't see where I'm going wrong here. Function to uppercase native code. Function to lowercase native code. Am I just completely miswriting? Native code. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. String.charat dot to uppercase plus string.slice 1 to lowercase. I swear on everything that's how you wrote that. Let me see where I'm going wrong here. Because I swear on everything that was how you were supposed to write that. So string.charat. Am I miswriting in here? No, yeah, you got capital. Subscribe. I don't see how that's not going through my console. That's weird. I'm probably gonna have to see. I want to see what I ended up doing before this, but I don't even know where I wrote this all at. So that sucks. Was it positioning on mobile that I did that? Let me see. Because ChatGPT literally helped the hell out of me, and I wrote this the other day. There's no way that this. Oh, you know what I'm doing? Oh wait, no. I actually still don't see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, ay. The simple stuff. It's the simple stuff, man. How could I forget? Okay. How could I forget? I'm so upset, man. At least I figured it out. Now open this up. Console. Now you gotta subscribe. So like it works for something like this, but I believe when it comes to me typing something random in there, like I said, like let's say I do subscribe or subscribe or something. I don't think it's gonna end up popping up correctly. And there was a code for it. Oh no, it does. So did I end up writing it? I remember they wrote it weird for me. But I guess it worked then. Never mind. I'm Cap. We did it. Okay, so I ended up doing it. I just ended up missing my syntax, but whatever. And I want to say what we're probably going to do now is I'm going to see if I can ask ChatGPT for something similar. Because I want to keep doing this example because I've literally struggled so bad yesterday that it was just so unbelievable. So give me an example using only char at, because they tried to make me do something with like dot length. Char at, uppercase, lowercase, and slice. But I guess technically it's like, if I already know how to write this part at the top, it's like, I guess I kind of don't have to keep going over it. But I mean, who knows? We'll see. So it's like now, for example, so the first letter is uppercase, middle letters are lowercase, and then the last letter is uppercase. Okay, that's scary. Oh gosh, why are they trying to show me the solution? So they want me to do the first letter is uppercase and the last letter. I feel like, wouldn't that just be first letter is uppercase, or was it lowercase? So wouldn't I just do a comma? But no, because then how do you get the last letter? I hate when they say that, and I bet you gotta use a dot length. Yep, you do. So then my thing is, it's like, why do they keep showing me that when I'm telling them no dot length? I just want to use exactly what the hell is on the screen. And then they started doing first plus middle plus last. What the heck? Okay, so let me see. Oh wait, you can still do it without dot length. So it's like first dot uppercase. Bro, give a example. Damn it. Give me an example with no dot length. And just use, like, this is absurd. And use slice and char at. That they suck at giving these examples, brother. I think I'm just gonna have to move forward. I don't think I can get an example. It says evening, what's up? It says, hi, I'm at day 50, let's go. Hey, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. This is the perfect channel for you to be, man. We're counting days. I try to be consistent every single day, man. That is so dope. That is so dope. Make a function that uppercase is the second letter and lowercase is everything else. So uppercase is the second letter. Wouldn't that just be, would that be 1? Because 0 is 1. That would be 1. I don't know what the hell I erased. Oh, I'm like, what the hell happened? Because 0 would be the first letter, 1 would end up being the second letter, but then my thing is, I wouldn't know how to put my slice. So would my slice be 2? Would my slice be 2? I think I would have to, so I probably would have to, I'm assuming, put another char at. But then when I do the other char at, I'm just lowercasing 0. And then I'll keep this, probably put this one at 2. So I'm assuming I would have to do string, wait, so I probably have to, would I plus again though? I'm not sure if I would have to plus, but I think I have to do another char at. Or can I just put both the numbers in the same thing? Oh wait, no, because we're doing something different. I forgot. So I think I gotta do string dot, let's see if this works. If it doesn't, I don't care at this point. Char at, we're gonna close this out. Hey, what's up, Med? What's up, Med? What is up, everybody? Make sure y'all end up hitting that subscriber button. The beginner freelance is nerve-wracking. Got my first pitch meeting tomorrow. Hey, that's what's up, though. That is what's up. That is great practice. And even if you get it too, that's even better. So we're gonna do we're gonna go 2 lowercase, I think, is what we're writing here. 2 lowercase, and then we'll be doing, I think, 0. Because we're trying to get the second letter to be uppercase. So we lowercase the first letter, we uppercase the second letter, and then this doesn't touch anything beyond the first and second letter, but it lowercases everything else. I think that should make sense. Let's see how that works. I got a TypeScript error. I gotta figure something out here. A TypeScript error. String, so you're doing string dot char at 1 dot uppercase, because that's making the second one be uppercase. String dot chat. Oh, I put chat. String dot chat at. Okay, so we may have got that correct. Hopefully I did, because I kind of want to move forward from this. So let's see. says, what are you trying to do? It says, will you forget us, your followers, once you become famous? I 100% won't. I feel like I definitely remember y'all names. I even recorded it. Oh, damn, I ended up switching that around. Maybe it's because, oh, you know what? I think I have to put this. So I definitely would not. 100% would not. So I think I'm actually supposed to switch that around because I ended up throwing it the other way. And you copy that, erase that, and then you're supposed to paste that here. Would that make sense? Would that make sense? It says just making everything lowercase first, then making the first letter uppercase. No, I'm trying to make, okay, hold on. I got closer. I'm actually trying to, oh, no, I did it. I'm trying to make the second letter uppercase. That's what I was doing. I'm trying to make the second letter uppercase, which I just did. So now you got subscribe, and I'm trying to make everything else lowercase. So then that was great. Someone said, what am I trying to do? Oh, wait, I already kind of answered that. I'm basically trying to put myself through what I did yesterday. But I'm trying to make myself do it on my own and then do things that are similar so that I could understand it a bit more. So I think I'm starting to understand it. I think slice is supposed to be, with dot slice, I guess dot slice is supposed to be everything but the one you pick, if that makes sense. So it's supposed to target everything but the one you pick. So like for instance, it's making everything else lowercase here, but it's not going to be making the U lowercase because I picked that, like I chose to, like don't make the U lowercase. And then I think charat targets the exact letter. So if you do the charat, you're going to try to make sure that the U is uppercase and then the S is uppercase because otherwise you can't really, I don't think you could do, I mean, maybe you actually could do it another way, but I feel like I got it done. I got it done. That's the point. Do you think economic mismanagement could be treated as a criminal act when it leads to systematic harm? That's a very deep question, and I don't even know. I don't even know. It says, I'm fluent in React, TypeScript, and Tailwind, but I can't even get an internship because I'm 14. Does anyone have any advice? I'll say just keep practicing, keep going, keep pushing, you know, maybe try to shoot for an internship when you get older. And the thing that's even better is that you're going to have so much more experience by that point because you started at 14 and you got older and you obviously been learning for so many years that you could probably apply to anything as long as you just keep going. But it says Claude code. Someone said I'm 23 and jobless and no money and skill. Just no HTML, CSS. I have no advice. I have pain and trauma. Damn, bro, that is terrible. But hey, you could definitely join this channel because for me, I'm starting from scratch as well. I barely even know JavaScript. And the goal is to hopefully become a freelancer. If it doesn't happen, I got it on camera. Hey, I guess that's one good thing. But if it does happen, you know, I ended up doing it. So that would be great. Since I was watching cat reels, then your stream popped into my feed and I immediately joined. Hey, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. So we ended up finally getting that done. So I think I'm starting to understand it a bit more. Let me see if I can try and do something on my own. Like, what if I wanted the fourth letter to be targeted? What if I wanted the fourth letter to be targeted? So this ends up targeting, that would be 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I want the fourth letter to be uppercase, and then the rest to be lowercase. Oh no, you know what? That might actually take even more time because I might have to sit there. Because am I able to put like a comma? Because that's the thing. Because I'm like, I don't want to have to rewrite this like 3 times because then I would have to do a 1 and then I would have to do a 2. Because then now I got to keep the first 3 lowercase. Right? And then I think you would put this one as 3. I'm not too sure if that would end up working. Wait, no, because 0, wait, I'm stupid. 0, 1, and then 2. I think is how that would be. Must have miswrote somewhere. Oh, damn, that just went crazy. That just went crazy. Okay, so I guess you can't do that. I guess I probably would have to end up rewriting it. So what the hell would happen if I just leave it the way it is? So okay, so then that would just happen. So I basically would have to, I'm assuming just do this, oh wait, do this 2 times then? Because then that would be crazy. So I'm doing an uppercase at the 3rd. So then now let's say I do this. Oops. Okay, I guess that looks better anyway. Trying to do some trial and error here. So now let's say I do this and then I put this at 1 as well. Can I please zoom the fuck, I mean, how do I zoom back out? Can someone please remind me how I zoom back out? Because I'm way too damn close. Okay, but for some reason it's moving my S's. Or did I? No, yeah. For some reason that's just moving my S's straight up subscribe. It's like it's oh, oops. It's like getting rid of my B. So now it's just like subscribe, and it's not even that neither. I'm trying to. So let me try one more time. If this doesn't work, then maybe you have to use a different set of code to end up doing it. I'm assuming, bro. How do I keep zooming in? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. Okay. Maybe you would have to do this. Now, if this doesn't work, then I'm assuming you probably need to do like a separate code to be able to get the fourth letter. Oh no, there we go. So oh, but they still added another letter. I don't know how that's happening, because that's subscribe. But it's still the fourth letter, but I don't know how the hell it's adding another S. It's adding like two S's. But my thing is, could it be my string? Well, not my string. Wait, no, keep that 3. You're trying to keep 0, 1, and 2 lowercase, but then I'm trying to uppercase the fourth. So then my thing is, but no, because I don't think that would be 4. Oh, it would be 4. I'm stupid. I'm forgetting that when it comes to slice, you count as if like you don't start at 0. That's my issue. I was starting at 0. So now I got the fourth one. Okay. So I'm starting to understand. Great that I can even open that up. So it says, use Pomodoro. It says you can split the string into smaller pieces and work on them separately. No big facts. It says this is fraud from Ethiopia. Love you all. It says bottom, you are not. Wait, where the hell is? I'm trying to see where everything started. Damn, I completely missed y'all. Keep learning. Don't let AI defer you. No big facts. At this point, you should create like a Discord community. Definitely got to get into it. Make sure you end up hitting that sub button. We're almost at 890 subs. I mean, we're almost at 900 subs. Is what I meant. Either way, it was right. It says John Doe in the chat. Ayo, John Doe says you could use splice to split the string into smaller pieces and work on them separately, then put them back together. It says, do I use Pomodoro? No, I do not. It says John Doe. True, I use cursor and AI at times, but giving me changing my code that doesn't fit logic. Why don't I see? Oh, I'm like, I don't see the John Doe, but never mind. So I want 2 hours as version of Marcy's laughter. That is crazy. I was gonna say my laughter is insane. I don't even think it would make any sense. Subscribe. Okay, so we got that. Now I think I'm confident. Now I'm starting to understand exactly what char at and what what string.slice does. So now let me try and do this one, which I'm afraid of because I think to do the last letter, I think that takes dot length. So would that be like string dot length? Wait, no, I don't even know. This is probably gonna have to be one of those things where I get the answer and then I have to practice again the next day and then see if I'll get it the next day. So we'll see. So now I gotta make one called get the last letter, which is going to suck. Bad. So last letter, I think you uppercase, right? So last letter that takes a string and returns the very last letter of the string. I know it's probably going to need dot length. I just don't remember how to do dot length. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like if it does need dot length, then what I'm about to say is correct. If it doesn't, then I'm tripping. But I was gonna say, is like, I know what it would need. I just don't know how to type it. Because I think dot length is how you'd probably do like minus what, 3? No, not even. I think you just do minus. I'm not even sure, bro. And I don't even know what the hell it's supposed to look like on here. So yeah, this is how we get to be one of those things where I get the answer. And then I just have to try again tomorrow because I'm not going to be able to get it on my own. I already know that. But let me at least do the stuff that I know. And the only thing I know is to delete this, switch this, and then leave return. That's it. That's all I can get from here. We're at 877 subs, man. That is what's up. Thank you to the new subs. Thank you to the new subscribers. Oh, shoot, my bad. I accidentally switched my screens. Make sure y'all end up liking this stream up. Y'all share this stream to other people. That would be what is up. So if y'all could end up writing this code out, help me write this code out and then tomorrow I'm gonna break it down at work. That's what I started doing. I write the code out, I break it down at work so I can understand it. I do it multiple times, and then eventually when I get home. So it's string, oh damn, so I was right. It was string.length minus 1. But I just wouldn't know where to write it. That's my issue. Like, do I just straight up, because now what? So now I'm just doing string.length. I think it's supposed to be inside of something. Oh, that's why. So you're doing string and then you're putting it inside. Damn, I was pretty damn close. I should have had more confidence. I should have more confidence. But that's what I'm saying by the like what I'm trying to say is like I know the fundamentals because when they say certain things, I could be like, "Oh, it needs that." But I still don't get it if that makes sense. So it sucks. But I guess I'm still at least at a good point. So I guess I would do -1 here. It's a spoiler alert. That would be char at string. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to do string dot char at. Okay. Because the dude at the top said do string. So maybe it would be string dot char at. Says you good though. Someone said, hey Mars, what's good? Oh, what's up, Stable Dev? What is up, man? Oh my goodness. I remember you used to be here 24/7 back when I was getting that certification. Oh, what's up, Vikas? What's up? What's up? I remember you too. Says any books you recommend? Are you talking to me or are you talking to somebody else? Talking to me or somebody else? Because I'm a big reader. I love reading books. So let me see if that goes through. Wait, what was my goal again? I think it was to, wait, what? It was supposed to, return the last letter. So let's see if this works. If that doesn't work, then I probably do need to add the char at that the other dude was saying. If return, it still worked. It still worked though. But then let me see if the char at one ends up working as well. Wait, what was it again? I think it was dot char. I just want to see because I know that there's different ways to solve things. But they did dot char at. But then they put that, instead of putting that in this, they put it in parentheses. I don't know. I think I'm probably just going to leave it like this. So string length -1. So that's dope. And I knew it, man, because I said dot length -1, then I got, oh no, I think I said -3. But either way, I would have figured it out. Someone said talking to you. It says any books you recommend. I would say I like The Housemaid. That's a real good book. Of course you gotta say the Bible, but I like The Housemaid. I like, I haven't finished The Housemaid Part 2, but I do have the book here. I like, what is it called? I'm trying to remember. It's like this habits book. Don't really remember the name of it, but that book was great. There's this book called Every Day, Every Day. That was my all-time favorite book. Love that book, man. It was this being that was basically switching between bodies every day. And it was just so cool. I think they made like 2 books to it, and I haven't read the second one yet. There's another book. It's crazy because I'm a big reader, but it's hard for me to remember titles. It's the same thing with movies. Like if y'all were to drop a movie in there, I'll be like, I don't think I've watched it. But if I see a picture, I'll be like, oh shoot, I watched it. And I suck with names. Says there's something peaceful about watching Marzi's learning. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So Alt Z, Atomic Habit. Oh yes, Atomic Habit. Yes. Oh my goodness, that book was great. That helped me a lot in life. I used to be lazy as hell. So now we got this to work. Now let me try to play around with this just so I can understand some things. So what if I did, I'm assuming if I did -2, then that would get me B. Right? Okay, yep. So this is easier than I thought. It's just, but the thing is like, it's the structure for me. I'm hoping that tomorrow, because I'm going to move forward, but I'm still going to come back to this tomorrow when I start my stream. I'm hoping that I could end up getting this done. So then now if I do regular 2, then that would, you can't. Okay, so I guess you gotta hit them with a minus. So then what the hell? So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would literally have to do -8. There must be a different one then. So what's the other one to end up doing positive numbers? Because what if I want to just get the U? Why would I have to do -8 to get the U? Okay, yeah, see? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. That has to be a different one. So I noted down everything today. I'll read. Hey, that's what's up. Says Marzi, am I a uni student? No, I'm not. Keep up the grind. Hey, that's what's up, God's Temple. Someone says, because charat is a method, so you use that, but you're treating the string as an array of characters, so that's why you use that. Okay. So that's pretty dope. So I think we can end up moving forward from here. I'm so upset that I started my stream late. What time did I start at, though? Oh, we're only 31 minutes in. What the heck? That's crazy. I thought we were on for a minute. So I think we could definitely move forward. We can mark this as complete. I just got to remind myself, because I have bad memory, that I want to come back to this later to see if I can remember it on my own, which I believe I should. It's not even that hard. It was string, put it in an array basically, and then put string dot length. And I don't even know if it was basically, honestly. Someone said it's indexing doing the we getting. I'm not too sure what that meant. Someone said God bless me with a client as well, and I'm trying to get the design down so I could start developing wireframing. Can be frustrating at times. Hey, that is what's up, man. That is what's up. It says literally just started, bro. Got my first pitch meeting tomorrow. Been doing some cold emails. But I was gonna say though, when it comes to certain things like that, I'm wondering how much are y'all charging at first? Cause I'm wondering like, cause for me, I feel like if I'm immediately like just starting, I don't think I should charge too high. Especially, but depending on who I'm dealing with. Like if I'm dealing with a small restaurant, that's different. Because they probably got the money for it to be, and they better pay up because that's going to be a lot. I got to sit there, write your whole menu, probably get pictures of all your food. That's going to be annoying. So I might sit there, charge $200. But I mean, like, let's say you're doing like a barber who's working by himself type shit. How much would you charge him? Because I'm thinking like if I start off with 100, maybe I feel like I need to look good with my websites first before being like, okay, here, I'm going to make you a website for 100 and my website looks plain as hell. But let me just start real quick because I gotta learn. Someone said, for real, that was fun. My schedule got messed up and now I'm dead. Just got something, gotta go. By the way, you're doing really good. Thank you so much, man. Happy to see you getting more viewers. Thank you. I know, man. It was crazy from back when we started. Thank you so much, man. See you later. Someone said, great, buddy, great. You're freelancing on web dev and React Next, full stack too. Someone said, string is not an array of strings. String is string, not a... No. I'm not saying that string was an array. I was basically saying technically this right here, like me putting this in and then doing dot length, like I'm saying technically it was like the array. But when I meant array, I meant because of the brackets. Because like normally when you do arrays, you use the brackets. So, someone put, also always give your clients that are not very tech savvy a content management system to work with. Otherwise they become a headache. Oh yeah, I know. I was thinking about it. I was like, imagine me trying to explain to somebody how hosting works for their website and whether or not they want to do it or charge me for it. And then they're probably going to be like, well, how much would it be to get the website? And I'm sitting here charging $15 while the website, like hosting the website would probably be like $5, maybe a little more depending on what I use. Then they're going to be like, okay, then I'd rather host my own. And I'm like, okay, well, that means you got to do way more than just pay that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that would be like a terrible conversation to just start with. Says how she gets diverted in chats and then quickly trying to recollect their goals. Great work. So before we start digging into some pretty nifty JavaScript, we need to begin talking about problem solving, the most important skill a developer needs. All right, that's great. So we're going into problem solving. That is amazing. I'm very stoked about this one. So problem solving is a core thing software developers need, which is, of course, from his book, Think Like a Programmer. Have y'all read this? If y'all read this, let me know. Should I get it? Should I not? Where's my phone? Oh, I'm like, what the heck? Make sure y'all hit that sub button, man. We are only, I think, 21 subs away from 900 subs. That would be insane. Literally insane. Trying to see if anybody speaks. So how are you able to maintain consistency? What motivates you to code daily? As you said, you were a college dropout. Tech market is difficult to get into even with computer science degree. I think what keeps me consistent, I've always said, was me making YouTube videos because I feel like I want to document my entire journey. Now, there is a little bit of like it sucks because it is hard to end up getting a job. But I think what keeps me pushing, knowing that in mind, is that I'm not really focused on a career just yet. I'm more focused on like a side hustle freelance type of work. And I don't think it's impossible to make money off of freelance side hustling. I think it's actually easier to do that than to even get into an actual career. So my goal is a little different. I think that's why for me, like my goal feels more achievable. And that's why I could stay really consistent because it doesn't feel impossible, if that makes sense. So problem solving is writing an original program that performs a particular set of tasks and meets all stated constraints. Okay, maybe this is what I need. I probably do need some problem solving. But I do like how I was able to tell to get the last letter I needed to do dot length. But I hate the fact that I can't just think of it and then do it instead of being like, but how would I write that? But I guess it's still good. Like, it's better than not really knowing what the hell I was supposed to write. So, but, you know, the more that I do it and the more that I try to train myself to understand it, the more I'll be like, okay, I do dot length like this, you know? But I can't wait to end up getting back into Free Code Camp and then trying to get that certification. Because I'm trying to make sure that I'm just remembering everything. I wish I'd have more time on my day, though, to study way more. Because I hate the fact that I'm doing 12s and I can only study for like an hour. But it's like I'm still learning. Like, it's not like I'm studying and then I'm forgetting everything because I'm only studying for an hour. I actually think I'm learning more because I'm only studying for an hour. Someone said leak code is underrated. I definitely want to get into leak code, but as of right now, man, I need to keep learning. I need to keep learning. I think I solved one leak code problem, and it was the first one where I think all you got to do is return n++. I was like, I'm proud. I moved forward, never did it again. I left. I was like, I'm not ready for this. But I'll definitely get into leak code. When I get good at this, man, I'll definitely get into it. The set of tasks can range from solving small coding exercise all the way up to building a social network like Facebook or a search engine like Google. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. Set of tasks. But I think someone just explained that earlier, how you could break down things in like tasks or problem solving codes into different exercises. Unless I believe what they probably were trying to say for when it came to breaking down the other code I was just doing. But no, yeah, like I think breaking it down into smaller coding exercises is probably the best thing for me to do. But I think a part of me too, like I understand that a lot of devs, they look up their answers quite often, but I just feel like the hardest thing for me to do is to look it up. I don't want to look it up. I want to just be able to do it, and then when I have to look it up, I take it as like a huge failure. But what I have to understand is like it's not a failure. Like look it up, and then when you see it, learn it. Don't just try to memorize it or get used to having to look it up. And then probably just solve a couple of them that are similar, and then you'll just get used to it. Or do things that are going to, you know, have to use that often, so then you get used to it. And it's like I gotta stop seeing so much of what I'm doing as like a failure and see it as a success. Or see how I can make that failure into a success. Someone says, with your consistency, you could do anything. You'll be a great developer. Thank you so much, man. I'm really trying. I'm really trying to stay consistent. JavaScript, it kicks your ass, man. I don't like swearing, but that one deserves a swear. JavaScript be kicking your ass. And you need to really, like, have, you know, just thick skin with JavaScript, bro. Because, man, like, just yesterday, I was so upset. Like, I was talking to my partner about it. I was like, I don't know if I'm made for it. And it was only one question. I solved the first two. And when it came to that third question, and it was something that they did not teach me, so I don't know why I thought I was going to just know it, but it just upset me so bad. I was like, I don't know if I'm built for this. And then, you know, I had to get reassured, and then everything felt better, but it was just crazy. In languages like Python, you do stuff like return string -1 to access the last character. Oh, okay. That seems easier then. Well, not even real. Well, it's smaller, but it's basically the same thing because, like, JavaScript, you just put string in there once more. But it is definitely, I guess actually it does seem a little easier doing that. Back to square one. It's been interesting. Okay. I have a video coming out today, and I hope that I can get it done because I ended up coming on here way too damn late. But we'll see if I can. So we got engine like Google. Damn, something's in my eye. Oh no, this is not it, bro. This is not it. It's straight up not it. Make sure you end up liking up this stream. Hit that subscribe button. We are only 20 subscribers away. 20 subs away from hitting 900 subscribers, man. Ow, damn, I poked myself in the eye. But that would be insane. Let's see if we can hit 900 subs in the month of July. That would be crazy, man. So now we got, each problem has its own set of constraints. For example, high performance scalability may not matter too much in coding exercise, but is vital for apps. So new programmers often find problem solving the hardest skill to build. And you know what's crazy? That was something I told myself. I was like, should I just take a class on problem solving? Because I don't know how to break questions down to make it easier for me. It's not uncommon for budding programmers to breeze through learning syntax, programming concepts, yet when trying to code something on their own, they find themselves staring blankly. Oh yes, this is what I need, man. This is where I'm at. So the best way to improve your programming skills, Your problem-solving ability is by building experience by making lots and lots of programs. The more practice you have, the better you'll be prepared for real-life problems. I love that. So make more programs. So make lots and lots of programs. I love that. And then it says, in this lesson, we'll walk you through a few techniques that can help, or that can be used to help with problem-solving process. So this section, contains, or you will learn in this lesson, explain 3 steps in the problem-solving process, explain what pseudocode is and be able to use it to solve problems, be able to break a problem down into sub-problems. Yes, man, this is everything that I need. I'm about to be a note-taking mother effer here, bro, because there's no way. I need all this. I'm not even playing. Oh, they have an assignment? Oh, just reading. Damn. So I see what they do. I guess they have you like study up like hard, and then the next lesson, that's when they give you assignments. So that's crazy. That is gonna be crazy. I'm probably gonna make myself rebuild the counter website. Well, not rebuild it. I think I'm just going to erase the JavaScript code and then rewrite it in there. And I'll probably just do that for the next year. No, I'm just kidding. That would be crazy. Doing that for the whole year is insane. It says, legit, you gotta create a community. Just look at how we're engaging with you in the chat. No big facts, man. I really got to. Understanding JS is easier than understanding girls. I prefer JS. Someone said, one day at a time, bro. You'll get... Oh, you're talking to the other dude. So we're at 880, y'all. Make sure you end up liking up the stream. Like, spam that heart button. You end up spamming that heart button, man. I don't know what it does, but I think it might help with pushing out my videos. Not too positive. But hopefully we can end up hitting at 900 by today. If not, hopefully by tomorrow. I want to at least see if I can hit 900 subs in July, but it's okay if I don't. So the first step to solving a problem is understanding exactly what the problem is. If you don't understand the problem, you don't know when you successfully solved it and may waste time. But then my thing is, okay, hold on. Let me not ask questions. It seems like they got the answer. To gain clarity and understanding of the problem, write it down on paper, reword it in plain English until it makes sense to you, and draw diagrams if that helps. When you can explain the problem to someone else in plain English, you understand it. I think this is my issue. I can't explain it. I don't think I just can't. I mean, maybe I could. You know what? Let me not say that. Maybe I could. If I actually tried this, I might be able to explain the problem. So now we got step 1. So let's just write this down. Step 1. I actually feel like I made good progress today. Even though it was tiny progress, I definitely made good progress. No matter what the progress is, it's good either way. So now I gotta do step 1. And step 1 is going to be solving a problem is understanding what the problem is. So understand. I'm so happy that they are explaining this because I actually was trying to find a YouTube video for this topic and I could not find it nowhere. It says, is my channel monetized? No, not yet. And what's so weird is that they put ads on my YouTube videos. So they're making money off of my videos. And I'm like, that is crazy. But the money wouldn't even be that high. They're probably just making like $15, I think. More than likely, maybe $20. And then you can't really, with YouTube, you can't really pull that type of money out until you hit a threshold of 100. And then you could pull the money out. So it's like, imagine if I only made $20 a month. It would take me 4 months to basically just pull out my whole money, like $100. So that's why more people end up trying to get paid through sponsorships instead, or they try to get paid through either sponsorships or not even donations neither, because with donations, most people donate through Apple Pay, which I don't care. Like if people were to donate, then it's like I wouldn't care how little of it that I get. The good thing is that, you got people donating who support you. And I think that's like a beautiful thing. But some people, they don't like it because they're like, oh, when people donate, let's say you donate $100, YouTube takes 30% of that. And then Apple Pay would take 30% of that. So then now you're really out of the 100, you're really coming out with like probably 50 or less. Or no, not even like less than 50, because that'll basically be 60% is gone. So it would be crazy. Some people, so then imagine you send $5 or you send like $15, your YouTuber isn't even really touching the 15. So a lot of YouTubers, they don't even like donations, but I would not care. I don't know why people are so money hungry. Like I feel like for me, it's like people are gonna send stuff that's great, that'll be amazing, and I don't care if I only get $2 from it. At the end of the day, they did it because they supported me. You know what I mean? Like it's the heart behind them. It's not about the money you make. It's like you at least you got fans who are willing to send you money to support you. That's a beautiful thing. Someone says, create notes on Notion. I don't really like Notion. Someone said, one tip, be careful when naming things. If things are badly named, that makes your code harder to understand. No, 100%. 100%. I think in the beginning, I used to have a really bad problem with that. I used to have a really bad problem with that, where I was just naming things so badly, and then I'm like, damn, what the hell is this? But then now I think I gotten better. Sometimes when it comes to my barbershop episode, which there should be an episode coming out later tonight, sometimes when it comes to that, I end up really, like, I'll write something in there, and I'm like, I gotta fix that, because I'm like, I will not understand what the hell that is. Make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button. Join me on this journey. We're 20 subs away from hitting 900. I actually got to spam this real quick, because I don't even know why mine says 875. Did I put 875? Oh yeah, it says 875 because we're at 880. My bad. Okay, now we're at 880. So now we're there. So we gotta understand what the problem is. So it says you won't know when you successfully solved it, or if you don't understand it, you don't know if you successfully solved it. So if there's no understanding, then you won't know when you solved it. Then you won't know when it's solved. But something I do notice with the Odin project is that they do jump a little bit forward quickly. And I'm not saying they need to like stay back, but I'm saying if you're going to give an assignment that has something to do with what you just taught. Don't give an assignment that's like steps forward that you weren't really taught yet, but they expect you to just kind of know. I feel like that was something I don't like about the Odin project I'm at. I don't know if I said free code camp, but the Odin project. It says take care. Oh, see you later, man. See you later. Now I'm going to go when it's solved. So now you may waste a lot of time on a wrong solution. I feel like that's what the hell I be doing. So I guess I gotta wait until I understand it. So waste time on a wrong solution. Okie doke. We got that down. So now we got a plan. So they're making me a plan. This is great. So now that you know what you're aiming to solve, don't jump into coding just yet. It's time to plan out how you're going to solve it first. So some of the questions you should answer at this stage are, does your program have user interface? But my thing is like some of these questions, for instance, I probably would sit there and be like, but what the hell would that look like? Anyway, does it have user interface? What will it look like? Oh, what the hell? That was weird as hell. What functionality will the interface have? Sketch this out on paper. What inputs will your program have? Will the user enter data, or will you get input from somewhere else? What's the desired output? Given your inputs, what are the steps necessary to return the desired output? The last question is where you'll write out an algorithm to solve the problem. You can think of an algorithm. Okay, so we're good here. But I wish I could be sitting here taking some more notes. But I think I'm going to have to end up doing that tomorrow because, give me 1 second, we're going to go intermission. We've been on for almost an hour, probably 50 minutes. I'm going to be hopping off in the next couple minutes. So we're going to end up chatting it up. I should be hopping off in 10 minutes. So let's just talk. It says first timer here. Oh damn, man, you came towards the end, bro. But guess what? You could definitely hit that subscribe button. I go live every single day. So if you want to check me out tomorrow, that would be super dope. But I'm actually about to hop off in, I think, 10 minutes. 10 or 11 minutes. So if you want to stick around, you could definitely stick around. Says, is this a replay? Why does she sound like she's talking at 2 times speed? My bad, bro. I have a bad habit with speaking quickly. I don't know what it is. I've been like this since I was a kid. And, you had it at 1.5. But either way, though, I still talk fast. So that's probably why it seemed like it was at 2. Because I'm definitely a fast talker. But, no, yeah, so if y'all got any questions, I've been learning how to code for 3 months, documenting my journey from day 0 all the way up until day 109 right now. So it's been 3 months and some change. We're actually about to be at, I think, 4 months on the 8th of August. So that's going to be super, super damn dope. I'm trying to get better with my JavaScript. Today was such a much better day than yesterday. I was so upset yesterday. Today I got things done. I do move a bit more slower, moving at my own pace. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't have too much time in my day. I do a lot of overtime. I got a lot of things I got to do in life, and I got a job, got bills need to be paid. So it's like, I wish I could stay on for like 2 hours, stay on even longer. I wish I could stream later in the day, but I'd be working. So it sucks, but hey, it's okay. We're going to start at this time. Hopefully at some point I can get a morning shift so I could stream more in the afternoon, which I think will be better for everybody, because I believe right now for a lot of my viewers, it's nighttime for them. But then some people, it's like close to the time that it is for me now. So if I were to do it in the afternoon, actually, no, I think it might be worse. Because it might be like real morning for y'all if I did it in the afternoon. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure out what's a good time for everybody around the world to be watching my stream. But I stream every single day as well. I stream every day at 12 p.m. EST. As of recently though, because of all the damn overtime and the working I've been doing, I've been hopping on a little late. I think yesterday I hopped on at 1. And then, yeah, see, it's night there. Exactly. I know, man. The consistency is great. The consistency is amazing. I used to be very consistent with uploading my YouTube videos, and I think I'm still very much consistent there. But because I stream every day, sometimes I'd be like, I can slack a little. If I don't have a video out, I don't gotta rush it. I don't gotta be upset. It's like, I got it. So right now, what's crazy is I'm actually editing, which is insane. I'm actually editing my video that's supposed to be coming out at 8 right now. But I gotta leave the house early. You say it's 10 p.m. there, it's 1 p.m. here, it's night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people, it's nighttime. Says you're doing good though. The fact you're rubber ducking like crazy, your debugging and coding skills are gonna improve. Thank you so much. And I can't wait until, because I'm not sure where I'm trying to stop at, so then being like, let me try to hop into the counter project, and then I could do that on stream, probably remake the counter project like 5 times on stream, and then see what the hell else I could do with the knowledge that I have and stuff like that. But definitely I have some great plans when it comes to this YouTube channel, man. So definitely make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. These streams are always gonna be popping. I'm trying to become a web dev. It's 1 p.m. where I'm at. So me and DJ must be very, very close in the time frame. Because if you were in California, or if you were in the West, basically, I believe that you would be like 2 hours ahead, I think. Or is it 2 hours before? I'm not sure. So we must both live in the East. It says, do I have a Twitch? No, and I should make one. I'm so upset with myself. I should make one. So if y'all are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. The goal is to become a freelancer, and I'm documenting every bit of the journey. I go live every single day. I've been posting content since day 0, since 3 months ago, before I even had a laptop yet. Hit that sub button, man. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. She said, I'm learning web development without a laptop from at least 40 days and learning HTML and CSS. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, I tried it with no laptop, but it didn't really last. It didn't really last that long because I got super excited with the way people were coming in and stuff like that. So I decided to just get the laptop. But it's okay, man. You'll eventually get it. It says, where do I live? I live in the USA, and I live in the East. I don't really like to say exactly where. But it says, are you doing HTML and CSS? I've already gotten HTML and CSS under my belt. I feel like, I got the certification, but that don't mean nothing. But I think I'm pretty good at it. Someone said, hey, I don't mean to sound bad, but maybe watching a tutorial could help you learn quicker. When I was 3 months in, I was a lot further, but I understood everyone learns their own way. Well, like I said, though, the thing is with me being 3 months in, the problem was, and I already said both my problems. One of them was the fact that I jumped into it too early. So by the time, like, for instance, I think I was a month into HTML and CSS. And when I did that, I went to try and get into JavaScript, and then that backtracked me in my HTML, in my CSS, and in my JavaScript. So even though I'm technically about to be like 4 months in, it really feels like I'm like 2 or like 3-ish, because I had to start over from the beginning for everything because I messed up. But then on top of that, number 2, I don't know if you've been here in my other lives, I only have an hour every day to learn. So I literally can't be further than other people. But at the end of the day, everyone does learn at their own pace. So I don't really care to be further than people, or people to be, I don't really care about that. Like you said, but I understand everyone learns their own way. But I don't have time in my day to learn. I really don't. I have no time in my day to learn. I only have 1 hour, which I stream it. So that's why, you probably were further because you probably had way more time in your day. Guarantee it. Someone said Twitch would be good though. It would be able to see your schedule and make a plan for watching. No, big facts. I definitely have to get into it. It says, have you hosted your website? No, I have not. I was looking into it. Oh, thank you so much, Zigzag. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you so much, man. Someone said, don't say where you live. I need to learn back end. Someone says, you need to learn back end. No, big facts. I want to get into that soon. You have a prior experience, just jumped into freelance. I'm not really freelancing yet, but my experience would be the fact of, well, I don't really have experience, I would say. Yeah, no, I got no experience. I know HTML and CSS, but I don't know JavaScript just yet. And I'm making websites like mock clients. It's like fake clients on my YouTube channel. So I'm making websites for them, but it's not real clients. So I took a few CS classes in college before doing a boot camp. Hey, that's what's up. Any tips? Because I watched your live from the first time. Any tips? Like, any tips in what? Like learning or staying consistent? Like, what tips in what? Someone said learn Git and GitHub. I learned Git. I still haven't learned GitHub, but I know Git. But I need to get into GitHub, man. I need to get into GitHub. But make sure y'all end up hitting that sub button, man. I'm closing this out. That's why I'm not really doing any coding right now or any JavaScript. I'm only gonna be on this stream. I think I got like 4 more minutes, maybe 5, depending on how much questions y'all ask. If I'll stay on to answer some questions. Someone says tips, pick projects and do them. Someone says, so did you get any client in any projects you have made? I'm not a freelancer just yet. I've said I think my title says becoming a web dev live every day until I'm a freelancer. So I'm not a freelancer yet. Someone says, pick a basic project and do it. It says, with the consistency, you can achieve anything. Just keep going. Thank you so much, man. I truly believe it as well. Any tips in learning? I would say to stay consistent in learning is really, well, for me at least, it was documenting my journey on YouTube, and then it kind of forced me to have to learn how to code. And so that was really what kept me disciplined. And then probably I would say like trying things on your own, the stuff that you're learning, try it, do it on your own. That's definitely good as well. Someone says, I'm disputing, just adding on what you said. Watching tutorials be dividing the attention. Reading docs makes it easier. Speaking for me, because videos got me pausing. Someone said, you should learn front end first and make your way to back end. Nobody's hired a junior to handle the back is a key component. Risk. Someone said, I built a tool for specifically Git and GitHub. Oh, that's dope as hell, man. One thing you have to learn is as a dev is even if we think we are okay / good at CSS, we are not. Well, I don't mean to say that I'm good. I'm just saying that in the sense of like, I know I'm better at CSS than I am at JavaScript right now is what I mean by that. Someone says, I know front end already. Do you use any AI tools like Cursor or Copilot? I do not. Where are you planning to learn JavaScript and from what resources? I'm using the Odin project as of right now. I plan on possibly getting into Scrimba because I think they make you make projects and I think it's like guided projects, but it's very helpful for when you get guided and then you try it on your own, see if you can do it. You said I'm certified on front end. Hey, that is what's up, man. That is what's up. Says you're right. I watched 24-hour course on YouTube, but I had so much time. Must be hard only having an hour a day. Wish you the best. No, yeah, definitely. That's why I tried telling people. I'm like, the reason why I'm really moving so slow is really my time. Because when it came to, like, I just have no time, bro. No time. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get there. It's just going to be way slower. Someone said, how old am I? I am 21 years old, about to be 22. Which backend do I use for Node.js? Or do I use Node.js? I don't do backend yet. There's a Udemy course you can do. Oh, I could probably get into that too as well. I'm using a laptop. I'm about to learn Node.js. Hey, that's what's up, man. Says that's great then. What's your stack in the front end? Okay, that's to him. It says HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and a little Python. That's kind of what I wanted to get into. That's so funny. I want to finish JavaScript and then get a bit into Python. Thank you for your tips and you're a kind person. Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry, I wish I could have gave you more tips, but there was just a lot of people commenting and I want to answer everybody because I got to hop off in like a couple minutes. But if you definitely stick around to my next live, I'll definitely give you some more tips and more well thought out tips. So I'm really trying to get good at Python and JavaScript before getting back to the back end. That's probably a good step. Says, how do we actually learn coding properly through Free Code Camp? In my case, I just try to do it daily, but I feel like I'm forgetting many things and I feel like this isn't the way. So for me, when it came to learning from Free Code Camp, at least CSS and HTML, what I decided to do, thank you so much, Kurt. Thank you so much for the subscribe. The subscribe is crazy. For being a subscriber, that's amazing. We're on the road to 900 subs, y'all. So hit that subscribe button. But I would say for me, I basically did stuff outside of Free Code Camp. I don't think you can just be in Free Code Camp, answer, and then think you would know stuff. So I feel like what I did was when they made me make a project, for instance, I think one of them was a menu or something like that, I recreated it completely from scratch without needing, like, well, I did ask for help maybe from ChatGPT, but I kept doing it to that point to where I was like, oh, I get it now. I know how to space this here, put this here, make this the color, change this here. And that's what you should do. Every project that they make you do, remake it on your own. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but at least try to get some of the fundamentals down. Someone said you need to do Free Code Camp on your own and make functional. Oh yeah. So it says, do you have a Discord server? No, man, and I need to make one. Everyone keeps asking me. I need to make one, bro. I'm missing out. I'm missing out. It says you could take Free Code Camp and put it in your GitHub. It says, great, you got me worried first. Oh, that's this dude. And then try to make it on your own. So I did Free Code Camp after my front-end web bootcamp, but I did it with my own code editor and uploaded to my GitHub. Oh, that's what's up, man. Says, I'll look into that. Thanks. Says, sure, sister. I will be ready for your next live. Thank you. Thank you. Says, hey, I'm a junior software engineer in an ed tech company in India. Just want to say we need more engineers or streamers besides Prime. I'm planning to do as well. By the way, what is your stack for front end? I'm doing HTML, CSS, JavaScript for front end, probably getting into React and Tailwind later. Oh, wait, not Tailwind. Oh, wait, no, yeah, Tailwind later, but that's more down the line. But I don't know. I don't think I would count as a software engineer. I think I would just be a web developer. It says I'm still trying to master front end. It says if you want to be a good freelancer, I recommend learning React first, but first master JS. Your clients don't understand how difficult a web app is, and React will make it so much easier. No, yeah, that's definitely, that's why I need to get into React and Tailwind as well, because it makes CSS easier, it makes JS easier, but I know for a fact I need to learn JS and, like, get better with my CSS before really trying to, really trying to jump into that area. It says, have I made a portfolio yet? No, not yet, because I honestly don't think I will know JavaScript until, like, hopefully the end of the month. But who knows, because I barely have any time. So it might take like 2 months. I'm not sure. But I would say that's why I haven't made a portfolio yet. Because I feel like if I made it now, I still lack the skills to really make it like look really good. And I don't have the time to make it look really good. So it's like, I'll probably do it on stream. But, or something similar, and then fill in the actual information. It says, I'll try to make functional recreations. It says, I want to develop for enterprise. I want to make front end and applications I could sell for subscriptions. Hey, man, I'm praying that ends up happening for you, man. Truly, truly, truly. I hope that ends up happening. And I'm sorry, man, that I've just been yapping. I know some of y'all probably came in here expecting to see me coding, and I was coding earlier, but it's just because this is more towards the end of the stream, and I like to yap it up with my supporters, man. So happy that I can end up talking to y'all. I think every YouTuber should stream, because just leaving a basic comment is corny. Leaving a like is corny. It's like, talk to your people, man. Talk to your people. So don't run a portfolio. Your GitHub repos are your best showcase. I'm probably going to do a portfolio as well, though. Oh, yeah, don't rush it. No, yeah, facts. No, you're right. That's why I'm not trying to get my portfolio done, because I know if I continue building websites right now, like how I'm doing my barbershop series, I know that if I continue building that everything will be, by the time it gets to my portfolio, I can make it look so much better. Ugh, I hate the fact that I gotta go to work today. I'm gonna see if I can call in sick. I'm just kidding. That would be crazy. But I really hate that I gotta work today, man. But alright, y'all, man, we're coming towards an end. But I really don't want to end it, man. You know why? Because I was looking at my sub count. I'm at 889. I would love to be able to end this stream on 900, but I don't think I can. That would be too much time. I'm already overtime today. I was supposed to wake up at 11:35, and I got super damn tired. Super tired. Stayed asleep. So that was terrible. Ended up waking up at like 12 p.m. But damn, that would be great if I could hit it. But you know what? I think I'll hit it tomorrow. So it says, imagine your boss watching the stream, lol. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy. I'd be like, oh, sir, I guess I gotta hop off. I'm not so sick now. That would be crazy. I would be like, yo. But alright, y'all, I do actually have to end up hopping off this stream. I've got to end up getting ready for work, man. This sucks. It sucks. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. It's only temporary until I can do what I want to do, right? I'm only doing it because I got to. But eventually, I can do what I want. Says, you will always be learning. Even when I thought I mastered JS, I discovered new things like the question mark operator, so don't overdo it. No, yeah, big facts, man. That's actually some great advice right there. So I keep writing stream instead of scream. Oh, steam instead of scream. I haven't even noticed. Industry is using TypeScript, but basic JavaScript is the best one to learn. Facts. So when will you go live again? I'm posting my daily progress, and I need an accountability buddy. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I'm definitely gonna check. Is it gonna be on your channel? Cause I'm definitely gonna. I want to check that out. And I'm from the USA. Make sure y'all hit that sub button. I'm from the USA. But let me know if you're gonna be putting it on your channel, cause I'll definitely want to check you out. That would be so dope. I could shoot. It will keep me accountable too. That would be so dope, man. And I'll shout you out. But alright, y'all, I'm gonna end up ending this right here. Hope you guys end up enjoying. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all have been great. Deuces. See y'all later.